Welcome into What's New this morning. I'm Jamal Goss. This morning, we begin in Blythewood, where Fred Lehman, the director of Doco Manor, is now facing charges of obtaining goods under false pretenses. Deputies say he collected nearly $3,000 over 6 months, but never deposited the money into the town's accounts. Well, investigators say he later sent his wife with a blank check to repay the funds. Lehman turned himself in yesterday. He was released on a $10,000 PR bond. That investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, you can hear from Mayor Sloan Griffin about how all of this unfolded by finding this story on our website, WISTV.gov.
One of the stories that I've covered here at WIS that impacted me the most is the Mother Emanuel shooting. I was there from the night of the shooting all the way to the last funeral. One of the moments that stood out to me was sitting down with the adult survivors, listening to their stories. Their faith was so incredible. To know that they had plans to overcome what they'd gone through, to have plans to continue to honor their loved ones who had died in that shooting was just remarkable. WIS 10, Connection, Happy.
Well, Columbia City Council now taking its first steps towards repealing a ban on new short-term rental applications. The pause took effect after a deadly shooting at a Columbia Airbnb back in June. City Council passed the first reading last night after hours of testimony by community members on both sides. The full proposed amendment can be found on our website, WISTV.com. Well, WIS is working to get answers for you this morning after two Richland 1 schools were cleared of bomb threats now believed to be a hoax. Columbia police say Eau Claire and Dreher High schools received threatening phone calls around 8:30 yesterday morning. No threat was found, but extra officers patrol that area as a precaution. Police say the investigation is still very active this morning. Well, happening today, Columbia College will host its fall commencement ceremony. That event begins at 10 o'clock this morning at the Columbia Metropolitan Convention Center. Governor McMaster will serve as this year's commencement speaker. That ceremony will also be streamed online. Now, those are just some of the stories we're following here at WIS. Of course, for the very latest, you can always head to our website, WISTV.com. You can also find these stories by downloading our WIS News 10 app. You can scan the QR code there on your screen. It'll take you directly to your phone's app store. We can download that free WIS News 10 app today. I'm Jamal. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. We'll see you soon.